Dave Medler, it's absolute pleasure for us to have you in, and what an entrance you make.
Wasn't it a lovely entrance with my beautiful Gladys? And thank you, boys of the orchestra, for playing my little theme song.
Here is Molly with Dame Edna.
Dame Edna, I have to say, Dame Edna, I will never get used now to just Mrs. Edna. Everidge.
I know, well, listen, special friends can call me Dame Edna, just as special friends can call Molly Meldrum Ian.
Absolutely.
Because I've known him since he was a toddler. His mother brought him around to me and said, I think my son's got something. Can you groom him? Well, sadly, I saw no trace of talent. However, you surprised me with your career, Ian, and you've proved me wrong.
Now listen, we've seen so many dresses, so many wonderful dresses. And I always remember that time when you did Countdown, remember that? And
I do, I love being on Countdown.
You performed that song, Every Mother Should Have a Son Like Elton.
Oh, do you remember that number?
Absolutely.
I once sang that with Elton.
Yes, you did. And what a great frock. Now, did you encourage him to wear frocks?
Elton?
Yes.
I encouraged him in the glasses department.
Right.
His eyes, as you know, are perfect. He doesn't need to
really?
wear glasses. And I told him it would be... His face, frankly, is not an interesting face.
That's really strange, because Elton told me that his eyesight went when he was a little boy.
Oh, no, that's true. It was in adolescence. He had a little problem.
Oh, right.
But it righted itself.
Now, listen, this frock here.
This is the eye dress.
What a wonderful frock this
Isn't it beautiful? Now, a lot of women look at my frocks, Ian. But this is a frock that looks back. And see this eye? Look. This dress actually winks at you, look. and so does that, look. You got that on
so
your
when
lens?
did you wore this in London?
I've worn that on one of my TV shows, and I wear it once, as you probably do with your hats, and never again.
Love, being a TV.
Dame Edna.
Well, I'm sorry, I cannot really encourage people from dysfunctional homes. So I'm afraid I have to give you 4, darling. I'm very much.
It's a good score of 4. There's a Channel 4 in England. Have you worked Channel 4 in England?
No, I'm more and more in Australia, Daryl. I've forgotten what England is like.
I agree, Damien. I don't think you should give it a much... It's all right, it's not Norm come back to haunt you. It's just... I have no face. I agree, I think it's awful. Men dressing up as women on television.
It's
when will
sick.
it end?
It is
sickening.
It's, that's Dickie Nee, Dame Edna. Dickie Nee.
How right he is. What you see is what you get. So watch my lips when I'm strutting my stuff. Possums don't eat ships or try taking a nap. Don't look at your clocks or rustle your chalks. I'm sometimes inclined to snap. And when I'm looking at you, when I'm singing to you, put your hands together and clap. Wow! Thank you,
The most wonderful lady in the world, and you can see how colourful she was there, arriving. That's Dame Edna arriving, looking like a Neapolitan ice cream. All lit up, absolutely beautiful.
Lady Goo Goo.
Not Lady Goo Goo, but it is with great pleasure that we make her welcome. She is about to go on stage, but has graciously given an audience to us and her national audience of Australia. Come in, the wonderful Dame Edna.
Hello, Daryl.
Hello, Dame Edna. You are looking beautiful. You are looking beautiful today in your cup number. And tonight you've chosen. Well, you could tell us about what you've chosen tonight.
Well, it's lovely, Daryl, and I'm thrilled to know that you are still going strong. You haven't changed, and you and I are survivors, aren't we?
Well, yes, you could say that. And this, I seldom get dressed up in the way I'm looking at the moment. I don't know whether you have two-way vision, but I'm a pirate at the moment. And but you always come up. You always glam up beautifully. Did you have a good day at the track, and did you win?
Well, no, unfortunately. I consulted my numerologist before I went to the races, and she was very, very wrong. I lost money, but I'm not a gambler. I gamble on my own talent. And in that, I always win, Daryl.
Yes.
I always win.
You certainly do. Can I ask you to compare Flemington with Ascot? Is there a comparison?
Frankly, there isn't. Flemington is by far the more stylish race meeting. People in England have let themselves go. They have. But I can tell you the ladies look beautiful, even though the rain was very unfortunate, and a lot of girls who'd spent a fortune on their hair, I'm afraid, came looking bedraggled.
Yes.
Afterwards.
And what about Cup Day? Would you say the girls should opt for to go in dry weather gear, or just let it all go and stay fashionable?
No, don't take any chances, ladies. Wear gumboots. Wear gumboots and dry as a bones. I think that's a very good idea.
Were there any fashions that stood out today that you really thought, hey, that's fantastic,
Yes.
what a wonderful effort?
I thought my own fashions really stood out. I put everyone in the shade, Daryl Summers. Oh.
You always do. And I must ask you, on behalf of all of Australia, you know, there's been a lot of talk about a republic, and in time we may become a republic. Would you deem it appropriate to be our very first Madam President, should you be asked?
Well, I would be honoured to be the president, because I think I would be a very popular choice, Daryl.
Yes.
The Queen herself is longing for a republic. She said, oh, thank goodness, if you're a republic, I won't have to go to Australia anymore. and get touched up by prime ministers like Paul Keating.
Yes, he did like to wrap his arm around her. Now, look, I must ask you, because a lot of people would be wondering, there is the term cougar is very frequently used today. Has the word cougar crossed your path?
Well, the word has. I have heard about cougars. I don't think I'm one. Admittedly, I would love to have an intimate relationship with a younger person. And at one stage I thought it might be you, Darren. But you have had a long and lovely marriage, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yes, I think Julie may frown upon us getting together, although I'm sure we'd have a lot in common.
Yes. If there's any young men out there looking for a gorgeous little cougar, I'm your girl, fellow. I am at the height of my powers, Daryl, and that is not my opinion, but the opinion of my wonderful gynecologist, who gave me an exploratory only a few minutes ago, and he gave me the thumbs up.
No, we can't go out on a higher note. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your time back home.
Thank you.
The wonderful Dame Edna Every.